Yeah, hello, good day. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali, and I quickly want to take you through a psychological way of trading when you're trading with uTrading. Oh, how's sound? When you're trading with uTrading, yeah, it's more like a rhyme. That's how I go produce very soon, no for. Now, as I was saying, all I just want you to know is this: there's one popular issue that occurs when we are trading with any quantitative analysis robots. In terms of, quantitative analysis simply means you're doing maths. If this happens, do this. If this goes on this, go do this, and so on. We are not really, um, how do I call it, predicting. We are not really um, predicting what do we call it the trend. We are not really forecasting the trend. I don't forget terms so technical analysis wetin they use for these things. So what I'm trying to say is we don't really run a kind of predictions or a kind of analysis. Yeah, we didn't really do analysis on a coin before we trade. We only trade basically on, we know the coin will always go down, it will always go up. When it goes down, do this. When it goes up, do this, and so on. So it is not about you trading now, it's about all quantitative robots, all quantitative analysis robots. You understand? All what you'll be facing is what we call floating loss. Because despite that we are making profits, you realize that there would be what we call floating loss. And it's an issue. It gives a lot of people unnecessary concern. You say me, I have made profit of $1,000, but now I am seeing $200 on my Binance, and I put in 1,000 there. I understand. I understand. It's something that is funny. It disturbs. But let me give you a way to tackle this. It's just going to be a psychological battle. Number one, you don't need to disturb yourself on what you have on your Binance or your Bybit and whatever. Stop disturbing yourself. Number one, write it down. Me, I know write them down. I'm just the same. I'm often, so I might forget. Uh-huh. So you write them down now. Put it down, man. I'm your teacher here. So number two is that you trade safe. Trade safe. Trade safe. The first one is what? Oh, teacher self. No, no, wait till talk again. But you know I'm happy. No worry. Second one is trade safe. What do I mean trade safe? Like I said, if you're trading futures, our rule and our basic rule to get you safe is to trade against 50% dip. So what does that mean? If you're trading on the normal exchange, you trade 2x. 2x will take you through 50% dip before it gets liquidated. But with robots like uTrading, you don't need to trade all those. You can even trade 50%. You can trade 50x and so on. It doesn't matter. But what matters is your entire capital that goes into the market after doing the analysis must not be more than 2x of your capital. For example, if you have $1,000, the exact thing that you trade after you do all those buy must not be more than $2,000. So if you have $100, it must not be more than $200. What does that mean? It simply means that your account will get liquidated only if you have gone on an average of 50% dip, which would hardly happen. It's not impossible, but it hardly happens. It hardly happens. You hardly see it. Most of the time, a lot of people have gotten liquidated, not because it went 50% deep on an average, it's because it went just about 25-30% deep. You hardly see it. But one other rule again that backs that up, rule number 3, trade reasonable coins. Stop trading meme coins. Stop trading meme coins. Meme coins X. So stop trading meme coins because meme coins are coins that are new coins that are yet to be stabled. That their owners or their, what do we call them now? Is it producer or manufacturer? The directors of the company, the CEO of the coin, might still be sorting for investors and everything. So before you know it, it goes high, and the investors take their money and it goes down. And one other thing is everybody is vigilant of new coins that has potential. So people just put their money into it and leave it. And when that time comes, they dump the coin by just removing their money. So stuff happens, and that is exactly the reason why you should not trade them. Because if you trade them, those kind of coin can go 50% dip at any time. If buying BTC, BNB, Solana, if they try and go probably 20% to 25% deep, those kind of coin can go 70% deep. So you must avoid them. So is that rule number 3? Okay. Rule number 4, forget about that money. Deal with only your profits. Use this ROI mentality. For example, if I put in $1,000, for me, that $1,000 is my investment. I leave it and let it be. All I'm interested at is my, what do we call it? My interest. Then I withdraw my interest without even looking at the floating loss, because the floating loss will go back again to base at his own time, at his own time, at his own time, at his own time. I don't want to know when, but the most important thing is I want to believe that my coin will not go 50% in, so the system will not dump. So the only thing, instead of me disturbing myself, trying hard more money in this, unless there is a kind of liquidation coming towards you, you don't even need to add more money, in exception of if you want to add it to your investments and you increase your trade to that level. For example, if I'm trading with $100 and I want to increase to $500, and before now, my trade, I know it should not be more than $200. Immediately I increase it to $500, I go and increase my trade to $1,000 in total after doing all the funny buys in, buy out, and so on. So I put it as an investment. Then I do not disturb myself. It has turned to this, it has turned to that, because it will hit you up. It will disturb your psychological thinking. You'll feel destabilized when you're seeing profit and you're seeing loss at any time. Just focus on your profit and keep withdrawing your profit as your gain. Probably, instead of that, you can withdraw the profit, go and invest it into meme coins that you feel will have future growth. And that is also an investment. You're not thinking of getting that out in the next 1 month or 2 months sometimes. It might be a 3-month, 4-month, 5-month investment. So those are the things that I'm talking about right now. So let's get those 4 things into ourselves. Let's incorporate it into ourselves, and you'll not feel disturbed about crypto trading any longer. You trade with peace because you know that, for example, if you invest money into some platforms, they will not give you your money back. You'll only be earning profit. So see it that way. See it like, because most of the time, if you need that kind of money, you'll not be able to withdraw it. Why? Because there's floating loss. So when there is floating loss, you want to wait till it is withdrawable. So, and if you try and withdraw it, you'll be on a loss. For example, you make $50 profit from $100, and when you want to cash out, and you realize that there is a floating loss of $75. So if you had your $75, so if you remove it, you'll still be in loss. So the best thing is to ignore that money, let it be, and focus on whatever profit you're seeing. See it as an investment that has gone, that will serve you for your lifetime if it does not liquidate. So thank you very much. God bless you. I think you should have that mentality. Then you would not be too worried about your trade. Thank you. God bless you. But note, that does not mean that all trades are to be like this. Assuming you're a professional trader, you're a professional trader that do what we call sniping, move in out of a coin. You're not trading with a kind of arithmetic system, a geometric system. You can have all your capital at once. Always, you know what you have lost, you know what you have gained, but there is always repercussion for that also. As much as you're thinking you're making profit, you're getting out of the system, you'll also be making a lot of loss and getting out of the system. And at the long run, it's just going to be the same thing. Why? Because probably you lose $50, you gain $100, then the next time you lose $250, then you give $50 back, you lose another $30. So that's the game. So instead of you disturbing yourself, play an arithmetic system, a geometric analysis, and deal with your profit alone. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.